Hey guys, and welcome to the unboxing of the second mouse I want to show you from the Roccat line. Actually, it's technically the third, but the second in the shipment of peripherals. This time I'm going to be showing you the Roccat Kone Pure, which I've shown you before, but this time it's not laser, it's optical. And it features that awesome German technology with the Titan wheel, which is the new standard in scrolling. It's got that 4000 DPI, all of the easy shift buttons, and in a second I'll show you how many buttons there are. That's one of the things I think I prefer on this one rather than the other mouse, which I actually probably gonna like better because I can't imagine liking another mouse any better than I like that one, is the fact that they actually light up the Roccat symbol rather than just having a little light at the bottom. I really like the Roccat symbol. It's like a panther or something, or a Roccat. This model actually boasts a 72 MHz turbo-core V2 ARM processor. Ooh, making me so wet with all this technology. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in there or not, and if I do leave it in there, I'm gonna leave this in there to show how silly I was being. Anyway, and of course it has the awesome Roccat drivers and macro presets. It's got 576 kilobytes of onboard memory, and the Roccat achievements display, which I told you about in the last video. Basically, the more you click, the more you do other things, you get achievements, and it's like built into the software drivers, which is really cool. Let's move on. Inside, it shows you relentless power with the cute little processor that it has in there. Delivers lightning fast computing speed and flawless performance. It's got a fearless design, which is, and I quote, sleek, clean, and muscular, a joy to hold and behold. I feel like this is something I've said about my favorite cock, and masterful control, which is also something I've said about my favorite. Anyway, and it's got a bunch of cool examples here that you can use the easy shift for. Mount up, dismount, auto run, use trinket, pet attack, pet follow. How do they know I play a Beastmaster Hunter on World of Warcraft? It's like this mouse was just meant for me. Muscular, masterful control. I can mount and dismount when I please. I'm having way too much fun with the innuendos here. Let's show you the back before I actually unbox it though. And those weird little buttons located behind the scroll wheel are usually for up and down DPI. It's the case for this mouse too, which is pretty cool. So when you want it to be faster or slower, or if you want to experiment without having to go into the actual software and the drivers, it's right there on your mouse. Don't be stupid. Let's go ahead real quick and read off all of the things that it says on the back. 4000 DPI Pro Optic R3 sensor, Roccat Clickmaster, Switch Tech powered by Omron. Copyright. Roccat Easy Shift, 32-bit turbo-core V2 processor, 576 kilobytes of onboard memory, 16.8 million color lighting, 7 mouse buttons, and the highest quality build for the longest gaming life. Let's go ahead and unbox. This is becoming a trend that I do not come prepared for the actual unboxing. You'd think I would because, you know, the video is called unboxing, not called, you know, looking at the pretty box and not opening it and just making innuendos that will make people consider stereotypes. It's not like that. All right, let's go ahead and pull this baby out. It's got that quick installation guide again. Nice, sleek, and silky braided cord with the cute little USB that seems super high quality. This is not going to break. It's a lot smoother than I thought it would be. And the sides are very smooth as well. It's like, this looks like it would be cheap plastic, but it has the same feel of the really matte, satiny plastic on the side. And the scroll wheel and the buttons are also that weird matte plastic that I really love. On the bottom, you can see the optical sensor and the mouse feet, and the click seems really, really nice on these. I know it doesn't matter at all, but I love the embedded Roccat logo on the bottom. It's just shiny with matte. I love that. This is definitely really sleek, really nice, and a huge upgrade from the regular Roccat Kone Pure. Once again, like I said, something that I really like is the Roccat symbol here is something that will light up. So if you want to have it pink, you just have a pink cat on there. Pink Roccat symbols for the win. It's got a nice ergonomic design. It fits in my hand pretty nicely for how small my hands are. I feel like the other one was a bit more bulky. Maybe they just ergonomicked it up for, you know, this version. Okay, I can contain my excitement no longer. Let's run to the Batcave, plug this in, fap, try out some new hardware, download some drivers, finish this review.
Okay, so today I want to tell you guys in depth how to get your drivers. So you just go to the website, roccat.org, and you go to support, and then you download the correct one for the correct product that you have. It's Kone Pure Optical. You download it. Wait for it to finish, it shouldn't take too long, and it should be on the desktop of documents wherever you download things. Okay, and the download is finally finished. As you can see in the bottom, it is a zip file, so you go extract here, and it extracts right there on the desktop. This needs to go in here. Alright, and then you double click, and you click setup. It opens up, and then you just go next. You decide where you want to put it, and you let it go for like 2 seconds, and then it will finish. Pop, that quick. Okay, so you go into your Windows menu and you type in the correct name and you find the driver. Kone Pure Optical Driver is what you want to click on. And then it'll ask you to update sometimes. You just do that, it takes a second, no big deal. And as it says right here, please unplug and replug your device. And you click OK when done. Now you can go back in there and open your driver for the first time. And now that's open, let's put it over here so we can see it. It's really cool because there's a bunch of different DPI settings, and this one is different from the Savu because you're allowed to actually program different specific customized DPIs for the DPI settings that you have in DPI profiles. So it doesn't necessarily have to be 800, 1200, 2000, 4000. It can be whatever deviation from that you want. So whether you're surfing the internet or you're playing different types of MOBAs or RTS games or whatever you want. Like maybe you want something different from WoW than you want from StarCraft because StarCraft is so click and quick intensive, and you know, World of Warcraft is just kind of like waiting for global cooldowns and stuff like that, so it's different. Also, there are sensitivity options, vertical scroll, horizontal tilt speed, double click speed, which I prefer to be fast always. You can create profiles, there's button assignments, like every single thing has things that you can do with your mouse. You can do multimedia, you can do easy aim, and it always has like a bunch of different cool things that you can do. So the side buttons and stuff like that are always going to be things that you can program to be what you want them to be, whether you're playing a MOBA or an RTS or an MMORPG. It's really cool, or you could just use it for things like surfing the web and going up and down pages. The advanced controls allow you to decide what you want to do with your awesome Roccat insignia thingy here. You get to like change it to any color you want. You can have the lighting off, you can have it breathing, which I prefer, or you can have it fully lighted. So I always like to choose pink, and of course when you change anything you want to hit apply, and then it will just immediately happen. And as you can see, it's happening right now, and it turned pink. I like a darker pink, so I'll usually go into the custom color settings and just choose the one that I feel is the best, more like a reddish color, and you apply it. And then it just happens before your eyes, and it's awesome. So there's a polling rate, there's mouse pointer speed, which is pretty cool. The Roccat Rad, like I told you before, which is like an achievement thing with how many clicks you've done, how many times you've scrolled, stuff like that. You get different little trophies that are really cute that add up points. And of course they update their browser, or not their browsers, they update their drivers all the time, and there's online support and everything, and Roccat is really amazing with that kind of stuff. So I definitely recommend it. I love the feel of the mouse. It's very slick though and soft, and it almost feels like it's harder to hang on to because of how soft the whole thing is rather than the sides being not as soft like the Savu. So I do prefer the Savu, but I can't get over the fact that they have the Roccat symbol insignia lighting up because that's just so sexy and I love it. I love the graphite color here and then the black colors on the sides, and I love how smooth and nice and sleek it feels. And the bottom pads make it really great to track across any kind of surface. Right now I have a regular mouse pad from StarCraft, and I have a Channel Fireball MTG playmat that I use as something that I put under my keyboard and mouse. So either of those surfaces just works perfectly. I really like the cord, as I said before. It's just really nice and silky and sleek and will fit great into any kind of bungee and stuff like that, as opposed to my old mouse, which just doesn't at all. I like the optical sensor because it allows for 4000 DPI, and I just love this mouse. If I didn't have a better Roccat mouse, I would use this Roccat mouse. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Roccat, as you can tell. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out all of the Roccat products as well as my other unboxings. Okay, bye guys.